Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're building a fintech product, a trading app, or any kind of financial platform, there's one decision you cannot afford to get wrong early on, and that is your financial data infrastructure. Today, we're going to break down how to build a scalable, compliant, and cost-effective data architecture from day one, so you don't run into roadblocks when your user base grows, your use case evolves, or your investors start asking tough questions. Let's get into it. Okay, we'll get started by talking about why infrastructure choices matter early. When you're in early stage build mode, it's tempting to grab whatever data you can get your hands on. Free APIs, scraped sources, CSVs, whatever works. But here's the problem. Short-term speed kills long-term scale. That free API you used to prototype, it won't support multiple endpoints or concurrent requests. That free stock pricing feed you found, it might be violating exchange licensing terms. That manual, quick, easy CSV import, well, it can't support real-time dashboards or trading logic. If you don't lay a solid foundation from day one, you'll eventually have to rip everything out and start over, just when things are getting exciting. So let's dive in to the core components of a scalable data stack. Here's what a good financial data stack actually looks like, whether you're a seed stage startup or an enterprise team. Number one, a clean data source layer. Start with structured, normalized data from trusted vendors. Avoid web scraping or patchwork feeds that break under load or trigger legal issues. 2. Efficient delivery infrastructure. Your data should come in via modern APIs, not emailed CSVs or outdated FTPs. Look for low latency APIs with built-in rate limiting, retries, and entitlements. A modular dataset strategy. Only take what you need, whether that's fundamentals, pricing, options, or estimates data, and scale the datasets as your product grows. Avoid expensive bundles with data that you're not even going to use. Number 4, storage and processing. Choose storage that aligns with your data volume. If you're ingesting tick data or running analytics, you'll need databases designed for time series or high-volume query workloads. QA and monitoring. Build in alerting for stale data mismatches or anomalies. Great vendors will already do this, but it's smart to validate internally. It's also smart to plan for growth and compliance, because once you're live and scaling, everything changes. Your user traffic increases. Your product starts handling real dollars. Regulators and exchange licensing come into play. So here's how to stay ahead of the curve. First, build for burst traffic. Can your API calls scale from 100 to 10,000 requests per second? Next, plan for real-time data. You might not need it right away, but you probably will soon. So don't get locked into a provider that can't deliver it. Then, stay compliant. Every exchange has rules around distribution, display, and internal use. Non-compliance can result in takedowns, fines, or worse, but your vendor should help you with this. Lastly, don't ignore auditability. Especially if you're in wealth tech or running models that require backtesting, you'll need point-in-time data, proper sourcing, and good record keeping. This is why working with a vendor that understands financial data, licensing, and developer experience isn't optional. It's essential. So, what should you look for in a data vendor? Let's make this easy. If you're evaluating a financial data provider, look for these signs. Are they built by developers with clean documentation, REST APIs, and real SDKs? Do they have flexible licensing so you don't pay for what you don't use? Do they have real-time and historical data feeds, not just delayed data? Do they have fast onboarding? We're talking minutes, not months. And do they have support from humans who actually know finance and technology? Or scalable infrastructure, APIs, entitlements, permissioning, monitoring, the works. And yes, that's exactly how we built Intrinio. We've helped everyone from seed-stage fintechs to multi-billion-dollar financial institutions build scalable data pipelines without the cost, red tape, or complexity of legacy vendors. So if you're serious about building a fintech platform that can scale, don't duct tape your data stack together. Start with the right infrastructure from day one. All right, drop your questions in the comments. We'd love to hear what you're working on. Or head over to intrinio.com to talk to our team. We'll set up a free trial for you. And as always, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into fintech data strategy. Thanks for listening.